What up, word? It's your boy Sporty Black checking back in, man. Shout out to the notification squad, everybody who rocking with the campaign, man. You already know how we coming, man. And today, look, it's like this. Ti, and Jeezy sat down, had the little podcast thing going on expeditiously, and Ti, brought up the point about, what I'm saying, him, Gucci, and Jeezy sitting down, having to sit down and seeing what they could come up with to try to move forward. So basically, the conversation is in the air. You know what I'm saying about that, but let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Since they talking about it, let's talk about it. When it come down to trap music, Ti refer to him, Gucci, and G's as the rap on the Mount Rushmore trap music. You know what I'm saying? I can go with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. Um, but as fans, sometimes we be wanting to debate and compare. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Let's say between those three, in y'all personal opinion, who do y'all feel like had um the best career? But then again, you can't even really say that because it's still going. So up until this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is the king of trap music? You know what I mean? In Atlanta or whatnot. You know what I mean? Of the three, you know what I'm saying? Who would be ranked one? You know what I mean? And when you talk about it, you take the whole career in a totality and you line them up. You know what I'm saying? Gucci referred to himself as, the best rapper ever. Then he gave, his reason why he feel like he is. MCs always want to put themselves at the top of the list anyway. But between these three though, you know what I'm saying? Who do y'all got? You know what I mean? Is it that boy Jeezy? That boy Snow? 'Cause I know a lot of folk rock with Jeezy, including myself. A lot of folk like Jeezy music. Been rocking with Jeezy for a minute. Um, you know what I mean? Can't ban the Snow, man. You did what I'm saying. Home did his thing and do his thing often. Then you got that boy Ti. You know what I mean? The king of the South, the person that coined the phrase trap music when he labeled his album that. You know what I mean? And that album was dope. You know what I mean? Tilt been on that D boy shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Always with the first album, that Dope Boys in the Trap, that shit went hard. You know what I mean? I don't broke the whole game down on that song. And then you got that boy, the trap god himself, man. That boy got damn Mr. EA Zone 6, man. That boy walk, man. Gucci, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Man, Gucci goes dumb hard, been going hard, you know what I mean? And he living that shit he rapping about, you know what I mean? So for me, that is a personal incentive when the artists and the rappers they really back that shit that they rapping about. You know what I mean? I salute it. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of folk, you know what I mean, be capping their rap. You dig what I'm saying? Hey man, so we ain't rocking like that at all over here. You dig what I'm saying? So, me personally, between them three, I think when it come down to trap music, I kind of gotta go with Gucci and Jeezy more of a head to head opposed to Ti. And when I say that, I'm saying that basically just based on the music, the sound, and the message what they saying. Because we all know down here that trap music, it's a certain sound. You know what I mean? That go along with a certain content of the lyrics and the storytelling. You know what I'm saying? To equal trap. And as far as between these three, I just feel like Gucci and Jeezy, they more on real trap music opposed to Ti. Cause it's like Ti, he'll get overly commercial or overly political with the music, and it just don't be coming across as trap. You know what I mean? He'll get away from the trap. You dig what I'm saying? He might drop an album, might have two cuts that we would consider trap music. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. Out of the three, I think Ti is a better overall artist, a better MC. I think he can out rap Gucci and Jeezy. Don't get me wrong now, but I'm talking about when it come down to this trap music shit, and we just sticking just to that. Ti he can't fuck with Jeezy or Gucci on no trap music. You know what I'm saying? And niggas from the south know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the sound of this shit. You dig what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. So with that being said, so now I would analyze Gucci and Jeezy more on the, you know what I'm saying, one on one aspect of it. Then when you go to breaking this stuff down, I feel like, man, I'm gonna get a nod. The reason I'm gonna get a nod to Gucci over Jeezy and Ti is because Gucci was, you could tell Gucci was a real trap nigga. Jeezy was a real trap nigga too. You know, don't get me wrong, he was running with Meech and them boys. But Gucci was really in the street heavy, and you could see the influence. You know what I'm saying? Because rap is more than music; it's influence as well. You know what I mean? Tupac was really big because he was so influential to people that grew up in that era. You know what I mean? If you came up in that Tupac era, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like when you in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? When Gucci was coming up, you be in Atlanta, man, you be in the city. All the young niggas fuck with Gucci. They always have, because Gucci always been that nigga that had that studio that the artists could go over there. They can go in the studio. They can rock out. They can do their thing. They can do their sessions. You know what I'm saying? It's countless number of artists that Gucci done basically helped put them on. You know what I'm saying? From an A&R perspective, or putting them on to the label, management, however you want to put it. It's about damn near the whole rap game. You know what I'm saying? Folk who really popping. You know what I mean? They came up on the Gucci, from Nicki Minaj to Frank Montana to the Migos to Young Thugs and all of them. You did. So you got to put all that into it. But just with the music, the edge Gucci got on these guys is the fact that trap music was built on the mixtape. Like, when Jeezy really had the street fucked up, it was because of the Streets is Watching and Trap or Die. Two mixtapes. The mixtapes is what got Jeezy hot and got him popping. Home was doing big boy shows off mixtape music. That's what got 3 deals. That nigga had 3 different deals. You dig what I'm saying? But it came off the mixtapes. So then he got on with Devil Jam. Then he really didn't keep putting the mixtapes out. Them niggas became just like real artists. Like, they putting out an album every 2 years and shit. T.I. the same way. But Gucci, even when he got signed, he still had enough creative control to drop mixtapes, and that nigga never let up. Every year, Gucci go drop at least 10 to 20, sometimes more projects for his mixtapes every year, bro. Even when that man was locked up, he was dropping more shit than both of these niggas put together. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, when you active like that in the street, you stand true to your core, which is the street. The street want the music. They want the mixtape. So he kept feeding the street these mixtapes. So it's like, he got way more project than these people. Way more music out there. So it's like, to me, that's what Gucci get the edge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not just because he really bought that shit, but the music, he put out way more content. Then there's gonna be a lot of y'all that be like, oh, well, it was just a whole bunch of shit he just put, you know what I mean, put out there. Sometimes it's quality over quantity. Yeah, I hear you. But at the same time, bro, Home putting out mixtapes. That's what it's all about. It's about putting that shit out there, man. You got to keep the streets hot. You got to stay hot in the streets. And that's how you stay hot, by putting new dope shit out there. Home was open to collab with damn near anybody and everybody that was hot. He dropping projects with them, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of relevancy, Gucci still popping out here. Gucci got a label. He moving. He signing young niggas and shit. He putting them on, you know what I'm saying? And them young niggas he putting on, they dope. Pooh Shiesty, Fujiyama, these boys dope, you know what I'm saying? The dopest one is Ola Runt. He ain't officially signed to Gucci. They got some kind of management little thing worked out. Ola Runt last album, Begging for a Body, you know, you can find it on Gucci Spotify, you know what I mean? So they work something out. But yeah, he dope, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Jeezy, he go get his money, he go do his thing, but he just his last album was last year. I want to say yeah, the TM 104, The Legend of Snow, that was dope. The last hard shit I really like from Jeezy with that Trap or Die 3, especially like, that song he got with Bankroll Fresh, that shit go hard. You know what I mean? But like I said, he just don't put out enough music. Tilt don't put out enough music. Tilt last shit was like, I think 2018 he put out an album. He ain't put out shit since then. Then before then it was 2016, and before then it was 2014. So really, nigga, in the last 6 years you done put out 3 bodies of work. In the last 6 years, Gucci probably done put out about 40, 50 bodies of work. You know what I'm saying? So he just completely out. You know what I mean? Working these guys. And one thing about trapping, man, trapping about numbers, man. So how in the hell y'all niggas go out trap me if I'm putting out way more product than you guys, man? You feel me? That's how this shit break down. This shit break down just like the trap. So king of the trap for me, I'm going to go with Gucci 1, Jeezy 2, Tip 3. You know what I'm saying? As far as in Atlanta. But it's still some other trap rappers that make my top 5. You know what I mean? You got to throw in your Gotti. You dig what I'm saying? Shit. You know. And that's that. I ain't gonna name no more, man. But if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that sub button, man, and jump in the comment below and tell me how y'all feel about the whole topic. What I said, you know what I mean? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Who do you like? What would be your top 3? Jeezy, Gucci, or T.I.? Y'all tell me, man. I'm Sporty Black. I'm signing out. Go.